My name's Marcus. I'm just some dude, 28, work at a desk fixing computers all day. I like hiking when I can, but that's not what this is about. This is about last fall, when I almost got myself into something messed up. Like, really messed up. I was scrolling Craigslist for an apartment. My old lease was ending, and I was broke, you know? Then I see this ad, $600 a month for a one-bedroom, in a good part of town. I'm like, no way this is real, but I text the number anyway. Guy says he's Dave, the landlord. And can I come see it that night? I say yeah, even though I was running late because my stupid car battery died earlier. Had to jump it. So I get there. The building's old, but not creepy old. Just normal. Dave's outside, this regular-looking guy, polo shirt, khakis, big smile. Shakes my hand, takes me up to 3C, unlocks the door and lets me in. First thing I notice, the place is full of stuff, like lived in full. Photos on the walls, smiling family, kids, a dog, clothes in the closet, dirty dishes in the kitchen sink. I look at Dave, kinda confused. This all comes with it? He shrugs. Last tenant left in a rush. Never came back for their stuff. Keep it or chuck it. Up to you. Weird, right? But I don't say much. Don't want to seem rude. I poke around the kitchen. Fridge has milk, eggs, some sandwich with a bite out of it. They left food too? I mutter. Dave's quiet. I open a drawer. Spoons, forks, a kid's drawing of a house. Okay, that's odd. I head to the bedroom. Bed's messy, sheets all twisted. Then I see it. A wallet on the nightstand. I grab it. Inside's a driver's license, credit cards, some cash. Name Sarah Miller. Wait, I say, turning to Dave. The tenant was a girl? Yeah, Sarah, he says, smile gone. Left quick like I told you. But her wallet? And look, pills from 2 weeks ago? I point at a bottle on the dresser. Dave's face gets hard. People leave stuff. I don't know why. You want it or not? I hesitate. Yeah, it's weird, man. Take your time, he says, but his voice is flat now. I keep looking. Bathroom's got a damp toothbrush, a towel still hanging funny, like someone used it that morning. The air feels heavy, thick with the presence of someone who should be there but isn't. Then I hear this creak, like footsteps. I whip around. Dave's in the living room, on his phone. You hear that? I ask. Hear what? He says, not looking up. My chest's tight now. Something's wrong. The silence stretches too long, punctuated only by the distant hum of traffic and my own rapid breathing. Every instinct I have is screaming at me to leave. I'm like, I think I'm good, man. I'll let you know. Dave steps in front of the door. You sure? It's a steal. Yeah, I stammer, pushing past. He doesn't move much, just stares as I bolt down the stairs. I can feel his eyes following me even after I turn the corner. That night, I'm a wreck. Can't sleep. That wallet, those photos, they're stuck in my head. The way Dave's demeanor shifted when I started asking questions replays over and over. I grab my laptop, search the address, and oh God. News pops up. 3 people missing in the last year, all linked to that building. One was Sarah Miller, last seen answering a Craigslist ad. I'm shaking. Dave wasn't the landlord. That was Sarah's place. He's luring people there. Next day, I call the cops. They check it out. Apartment's empty. No stuff, no Dave, nothing. Like it never happened. I still think about it. A lot. That creek. Was someone else there? Is he still posting ads? Waiting? Sometimes I catch myself scanning missing person reports, wondering if there are others. Wondering if I was supposed to be next. But I ain't clicking cheap rentals anymore. I'm just gonna dive in. My name's not important. But let's say I'm a 26-year-old chick who does marketing stuff. I've got this tiny apartment in the city, super basic, just a couch, a bed, and a scratched-up coffee table I found on the street. Rent was killing me, so I was like, all right, time to get a roommate. Threw an ad up on Craigslist, looking for another girl my age to split the cost. Got a ton of replies, but this one girl, Jessica, stood out. She was 25, said she was a nurse, had solid references. We emailed for weeks, back and forth, super chill. She even sent me a pic once. Normal looking, big smile, nothing weird. We texted too. She'd ask stuff like, "What's the neighborhood like?" Or, "How's the apartment laid out?" I thought, cool, she's actually into this place. She moved in on a Saturday. I helped her lug some boxes up the stairs. She didn't have much, just clothes, a couple random things. Said she liked to travel light. First few days were fine. We'd chat, watch some dumb reality TV. Normal roommate stuff, you know? But then, things got weird. I'd wake up at night, like 3 a.m., and hear footsteps in the hall. Creak, creak, creak. I figured she was just grabbing water or hitting the bathroom, but it happened every night. My cat, Whiskers, would perk up too, staring at the door. Then my stuff started disappearing. Like my favorite mug, this chipped blue one I've had forever, just vanished. I tore the place apart looking for it. Asked Jessica, and she was all, maybe you lost it?" With this blank look. Then she started asking about my schedule. A lot. "What time you heading to work? Got plans this weekend?" At first I thought she was just making conversation, but it felt pushy. One day I got home and my mail was sitting on the kitchen table. Opened. I never leave it there. I was like, "Jessica, did you open this?" She goes, "Oh, oops. Thought it was mine." But it had my name on it, clear as day. Then my spare key went missing. I keep it in this little drawer by the sink, always have. But it was gone. Asked her about it, and she's like, "Nope, haven't seen it." The worst was my laptop. I'd gone out to grab some groceries, left for like 20 minutes, and when I got back, she was at my desk, scrolling through my emails. She jumped when I walked in, stammered, "Oh, just checking the weather." Weather, my ass. I saw my inbox open. I started feeling off. Couldn't sleep. Kept imagining someone standing over me. Whiskers was freaking out too, hissing at corners, staring at nothing. Finally, I snapped. Sat her down and said, "Jessica, what's your deal? Why are you digging through my stuff?" She just stared at me, dead calm. Then she smiled, this slow, freaky smile, and says, "I've been studying you. Your routines, your friends, all of it. It's fascinating." I'm like, "What? Why?" And she drops this bomb. "Your ex, Tom, hired me. He wants to know everything. Where you go, who you're with. He misses you." I felt like I was gonna puke. Tom, my ex from a year ago, he was nuts. Stalked me after we split, kept texting me weird crap. I'd changed my number to get rid of him. And now, Jessica was his spy? I yelled at her to get out, but she just laughed. "You can't prove anything," she said, all smug. I grabbed a bag, crashed at a friend's place that night. Called the cops, but they were useless. Said I needed evidence. Next day, I went back. Jessica was gone. No boxes, no nothing, like she'd never been there. But under my pillow, I found a photo. Me, sleeping, shot from inside my room. No idea how she took it, or if Tom was in on it. I moved out after that. Still check behind me everywhere I go, wondering if they're out there. I'm just some guy, 29, used to work at a warehouse until they laid me off. Needed cash bad. Rent was coming up fast. So I threw my gaming setup on Craigslist. PC, monitors, all that. Cheap price to move it quick. This dude texts me like an hour later, calls himself Mike, offers full price, says he'll come by that night with his buddies to grab the heavy stuff. I'm thinking, Nice, easy deal. He asks a few things about the setup, normal stuff. They show up at 8. Mike's tall, kinda scruffy. 2 other guys, real quiet. I let him in. Right off, they're weird. Not checking the PC much, looking at my windows, my locks. Mike asks, "You live alone?" Then, "What's your work schedule?" I answer, but it's bugging me. Why's he care? I try to push it along. Want to test the PC or... Mike nods, but his friend's already by my kitchen. "Cool place," he says. "You got a security system?" My skin goes all prickly. "Yeah, basic one," I lie. "I don't have one." They look at each other. I'm sweating now. "Maybe it's nothing, right?" Mike says, "Can I use your bathroom?" I point down the hall. While he's gone, I go grab the cables from my bedroom. That's when I hear him. Quiet voices in the living room. I stop. Listen. Back door's easy. No cameras. He's alone most nights. Check the windows too. Probably unlocked. My heart's hammering. They're not buyers. They're casing my place for a break-in. I'm froze, cables in my hands. What do I do? There's 3 of them, one of me. I breathe shaky, walk back out. "Hey, I'm not selling anymore, sorry." Mike's face gets mean. "What? We drove here. You can't do that." I changed my mind, I stammer. "Just go, okay?" His buddy steps up. "Nah, we're not leaving empty-handed. You know us now. We know you." I swallow hard. "No trouble. Please leave." Mike smirks. "We'll go, but we'll be back. Maybe when you're out." They leave, slam the door. I lock it, bolt it, sink to the floor, shaking. Cops came after I called. Took a report, but no proof, so whatever. I checked online later. Tons of burglaries around the city. People selling electronics on Craigslist, getting robbed after. These buyers check the house, then hit it later. Same thing every time. I sold my stuff to a pawn shop instead. Moved out fast. Still, I hear cars slow down outside sometimes and I'm like, is it them? They're still out there, posting fake ads, waiting for the next guy. Random thing. My neighbor's old hardwood floors used to creak real loud when he paced at night. Kept me up sometimes.